here for an uplifting moment addressing emotional zingers. Now, I know that we have all been in those situations with maybe a family member, a friend, or a partner whereby we thought the person overreacted emotionally. But really, what has possibly happened is that you have uncovered an emotional soft spot for that individual, and that person's response was it was shocking. It was like an emotional zinger for you. Now, this video will be an opportunity for people who've had that soft spot touch to utilize some steps so that they can ensure that this relationship or friendship or partnership isn't negatively affected by that person's past or these emotional zingers. So first, there are 5 steps, and the first step would be for that individual to identify what was my shocking emotional response. What was it? What did I do? How did I come across in a way that may have seemed like an overreaction to my partner? And then 2, being able to identify the background story. What is the backstory on my emotional experience? Does it stem from my childhood? Does it stem from the way that someone talked to me when I was in a different relationship? Really being able to get to the root of the issue so that you can actually be able to communicate that to your partner. Because the third step is being able to communicate to your partner that background story, because that is what's going to bring that mutual understanding. The thing about emotional wounds is that we can't see them with the eye, but we can identify them through communication and being able to communicate that to your partner. And also too, when you're thinking about communicating this to your partner, you want to make sure that you're in a calm state, that you've done whatever you need to do to take care of yourself emotionally. If it's go for a walk, if it's journal, make sure that you are calm before you communicate that background story to your partner. Now, the 4th step will be being able to take your partner's perspective. So, your partner may feel like you overreacted in this situation. Be able to take his or her perspective, as you're communicating your background story. And then the 5th step, which I think is the most powerful, because this is where transformation comes, thinking about what would you like to see in your interactions instead of what you experienced. So telling your partner, saying, well, when I was a child, maybe my mom and dad talked to me in a certain way that seemed belittling, and this experience may have reminded me of that same feeling that I had, and that maybe that's why my response was so intense. So maybe the next time that we talk about a situation, could you handle me in this way? And vice versa. Not only helping your partner treat you in a way that will help you, but also being accountable for your response. So what do you want to see from yourself instead when this emotional soft spot may be touched? How do you want to make sure that you aren't reacting in a way in which you would regret, or in a way that could potentially hurt your current relationship? And so these are those 5 steps for that individual who may have been offended, who may have, reacted in a way in which he or she regretted. First, being able to identify that strong negative emotion. 2, also being able to think about, well, what is the background story? How is this connected to previous times in which I may have reacted in a similar way? 3, being able to communicate that to your partner, making sure that you're calm when you're communicating that background story to your partner. 4, taking your partner's perspective. How did he or she experience that interaction? And then 5, what would you like to see instead from your partner and from yourself? So I hope that this moment was uplifting for you all, so that we have the power to heal ourselves from those emotional wounds, and we can work with our partners to teach them how to work with us. And so I hope this moment was uplifting, and until next time, until that second part of this video where we'll be talking about the partner who may have unintentionally hurt another individual. Okay, signing off. Thank you.